Hi, it's Yvonne from the Precut. Hey, welcome to my sewing room. Today I want to show you this really cute three-dimensional bow tie block. This is made with 3 seams, only 3 seams. It's so incredibly easy. And I made this size with a charm pack from the Precut. And I made this size with some scraps from a charm pack, cutting them down to 3.5 inches. And they all just work so well. And I was having so much fun playing with it that I remembered I had a whole bunch of different dimpled fabrics cut in 3.5 inch squares. And so I decided to just make a whole baby quilt with it. So it took about 2 hours to make this whole quilt because it is so simple with your 3-seamed 3D bow tie blocks. So join me at my sewing table and let's have some fun. I absolutely love this little 3-dimensional bow tie block. See our little bow there? Or it could be this way, whichever way you want your background fabric. And it's 3-dimensional. You can put your fingers in there. It just gives a little bit of a excuse me, a little bit of a different twist on a normal block. And 3 seams. 3 seams to make this whole block. So easy. Now on this one, I used 5-inch squares. These are just straight out of a charm pack that I got from the Precut with a solid that I pulled from my stack or my stash to match. Okay, so what you need is you need your 4 of your charms for your background and then 1 for your knot in the middle. This one I made out of 3.5-inch squares. I had some scraps of a charm that I had used a little bit off of, and so I just cut those down to 3.5, and it's a cute little block. Same technique. So here we go. Let's do this. So what you're going to start with is you're going to put one of your focus colored charms down right side up. And you're going to take your knot and fold it in half like that. You can press it if you want to. It's not going to go anywhere, but I'm going to give it a press just simply because I had a little seam or a little fold right there that I didn't want. Okay, and you're going to line it up with the top of your charm square. Then you're going to take your other color and put it face down. Now, if I had wanted to, this knot could be the same color. It doesn't have to be different. So, you need 5 squares of the same size. And then you're going to this is your first seam, right down. Oh, I think my machine came unthreaded. Let me check. Yes, it did. There we go. All these little things, happen every time, especially once you turn on a camera. There we go. Okay, back down to the first seam, right down this one side. Seam 1. And when you open this up, you have this little flag going back and forth. Okay, at this point, you're going to move everything to one side so you have this little odd shape. And you're going to do the very same thing you did before. You're going to put your focus fabric down first, line this up across the top, and put your other one right on top. And you are going to sew down the right-hand side again. And this gives us a very funny looking little piece. But this is seam 2. We're over halfway there. We've got seam 2 in. Okay, now let's look what we have. We have like that. Look at that. Okay, now final seam, so easy. We're going to open this up. Remember your openings at the top. We're going to open it up and match our seams up in the middle. And I do nest them. So I'm going to press toward, I haven't pressed anything yet because I haven't needed to, but I'm going to press it towards the darker of the two. I'm not going to worry about this part right here yet. I'm going to come over to this side and I'm going to put my finger in here and I'm going to give it a good pull so that I have a nice square area there. And I'm going to put it together. So because I have this so well nested right now, I'm going to put a little clip on it. I'm going to see if I can get you pulled in just a little bit more here. Come on, baby. There we go. Okay, so now I have it nested right there, and I have pulled this to where I have a good straight area right here. It's a little tricky to try and do both sides at once. It doesn't pull out well. So I'm going to worry about the first side first, get it there, and then line these up. And this is our final seam. Our final seam. So make sure that that your knot is staying right at the top there. I'm pinching it with my fingers. And I'm going to just sew through the end of that knot. You can feel your knot right here. I'm going to sew to about right here with it. You can go all the way to your center seam if you want. But just somewhere in here, we want to get that side of the knot anchored. Okay? Then I'm going to just lift this up and I'm going to put my finger in that knot again and I'm going to wiggle it through. It's going to distort this side, but that's okay because we're done with that. I'm going to wiggle it through until I have a nice straight side over here. See that? Nice and perpendicular to this. And lay it back down. And see how it wants to curve here? I'm going to pull that back up pretty straight. It might mean you're going to have to go kind of in a little bit of a curve here to get it straight, but you will. And then all the way down this side. And look at that. 6 minutes and 12 seconds, and we are done with our block. How cool is that? Let me get you back out a little bit so you can see it. There we go. How cool is that? And so you're going to just press this. You can spin this seam here in the middle if you want, or you can just press it all to one side. I like to spin my center seams because it just lays a little flatter. So I might have to pop a stitch there and spin it out like that. And now everything's going to lay really nicely. And I don't have a big lump in the middle of my bow. See how fun that is? Very quick, very easy. I tell you what, you can put together a baby blanket very, very fast. Let me show you what I mean. So I used the smaller blocks, the 6-inch blocks, so the 3.5-inch squares, and I made them 6 across and 8 down. This quilt is 43 by 55-ish, and it took me less than 2 hours to make because I did all of my little bow ties in assembly line fashion. I folded my knot, put it between the two, sewed all of them down that one side. Then I opened it up and sewed the other 2 sides on, and I just did them all assembly line, and it was no time at all. And then just put, I think I cut a 1.5-inch border and a 3.5-inch border, and it was done in an afternoon. So that is how quick and easy this block can be.